Good afternoon, Evan. How are you today, kid?
Hi, I'm splendid. How are you?
You're splendid today, yeah?
You know what? I'm alive.
Why would you come in here in a splendid mood today?
Because I didn't die. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I get to work with you. I got two beautiful kids. I'm just, can I be happy once in a while?
Life is good right now for Evan Roberts. Is that what you're saying?
At about 9:30 when the Wizards are up by 25, I may not feel that way, but in this moment, I'm in a good mood. I'm happy.
Wizards Nets later tonight.
For you, I'll be on the edge of my seat cursing half the game, but okay.
It's funny. I was doing some soul searching today.
Yeah.
Driving into work. There's actually traffic today, which makes me think that's a good thing. Maybe people going back to work, but it wasn't a good thing. It was a New Jersey female driver who was probably texting or doing her nails in the car, and wound up going sideways, was in a ditch, and everyone stopped to look because she was hot.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if anyone's at work anymore, but I did some soul searching, Evan.
What did you find?
Well, I was sitting in traffic, and what I decided was spring, or I guess late winter, whatever you want to call it, January, February, March. I guess that's late winter, right? What do you call it? Late winter, early spring.
Today?
No. Like just the period of time that is now until the weather changes.
The death of winter.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's been a worse period sports-wise in my lifetime from a January, February, March perspective. I was thinking about it coming in. Like, I know my Jets, we're never in the playoffs, this deep into January.
Right.
So that's not a new thing for me, right? The Knicks average at best, okay?
Right.
The Nets, you don't think they're going to win a championship, and who the hell cares in January anyway?
Sure.
Their season really doesn't
Durant
start
with his
until the playoffs,
knee
right?
issue, so we don't even get to watch him every night. Yes.
Baseball's currently in a lockout.
That's a big problem.
All right.
That's a big problem.
And I'm saying to myself, has it ever been worse? Now, I love this time of year usually.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to sit here and there is no, like, oh my God, what happened last night? I can't wait to talk about it tomorrow, right? And one topic takes over the entire radio station. So I usually love January, February, March, because you can get into a lot of other things.
Right.
And you can explore different parts of sport that maybe you wouldn't ordinarily explore, right? But I'm not sure if it's ever been worse. And I mean that. The New York Yankees got eliminated in a wild card game against the Red Sox. They've done nothing to improve themselves. The Mets have gotten better, but they're in a lockout, so who knows? Basketball, essentially dead, other than the Nets come playoff time. This is not a hockey town. All due respect to those of you that do like hockey, we are not a hockey town. Hockey is last of all the major sports. Mm-hmm. Football, coming off another ridiculous, unbelievably bad football season. And then I look around and I see Kansas City maybe going to their third consecutive Super Bowl. I see Green Bay, small market town, getting ready to maybe go, if they win this weekend, to their third consecutive NFC championship game, right? The Dodgers, Houston, Tampa. And I say to myself, maybe I've been living a lie. And I know what that's like because I lived a lie when it came to gambling. But maybe as a sports fan, Evan, I've been living a lie. So I'm sitting in the car today and I have an epiphany. And God struck me yet again on a drive on Route 78, this time going east, not west. We suck. We suck.
That hit you on January 19th, 2022.
Now, I want to be clear about this. I think we're the greatest people. I think we're superior in every possible way to people that come from any other part of the country. I think we're phenomenal human beings. But from a sports standpoint, not only is there nothing special about New York, we're not even top 10. We embarrass ourselves. And I believe right now, in the moment, there's the epiphany I had today. Mm-hmm. We are at the lowest we've ever been. Now, you could do the old prove me wrong routine. It's a big thing on the internet. Convince me I'm wrong. I'm not even asking for that. I don't even care if you want to discuss it. I had the epiphany, and I know I'm right. We're embarrassing. We claim to have the greatest basketball players on playgrounds in all the 5 boroughs. Yet, We haven't produced a college champion in how long, let alone an NBA champion, recognizing that those players come from other cities in America. Our high school teams don't win national championships. St. John's hasn't been to a Final Four in God knows how long. Our basketball teams haven't been to an NBA final in over a quarter of a century. Our baseball teams haven't won a World Series in over a decade, right? And I say to myself, maybe we've just been lying to ourselves. Maybe all this time that we tell the rest of the world New York is the greatest sports city on the planet, we stop for a minute and recognize we're not. There's nothing special about being a professional sports team in New York City, even if you play in New Jersey. Nothing. We've embarrassed ourselves. And I think today's the day we put our foot down and say, as fans, we're not going to take it anymore.
Well, to quote Clint Capella, what you going to do about it?
What you going to do about it?
You root for a garbage basketball team. Baseball may never, ever start. Our football teams suck.
Right.
What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm hoping to use the next 4.5 hours to figure that out, Evan. Because I only had one epiphany. I didn't have two. I came up with the realization that we suck. I do not have the solution to end the sucking. I'm hoping that over the next 4.5 hours, the listeners of this program can help us out. But step one, and this is a very tough step for you to take, and I want to know, Evan, that you are ready to take that step. Are you willing to join me hand in hand, mano a mano, as brothers, and walk across that lava, acknowledging that we suck?
Here's the problem, Craig.
Yeah.
We live in an incredibly diverse city.
Yes, we do.
And by diverse, I mean there's a lot of teams in this city.
None of them are any good.
I'm a hopeful guy with some of the teams I root for.
You suck.
I root for a basketball team that, if God willing, the three superstars can play at the same time, can win an NBA championship. I root for a baseball team where, if the commissioner and the players and the owners can get on the same page, I get to watch Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer 2 out of 5 days.
Keyword IF. If. If.
Bro. I am filled with ifs. There's ifs all over my head. But I have hope. You, on the other hand, you're hopeless.
Hopeless. I am absolutely hopeless because I'm also not a hockey fan, and I know what the Rangers are doing.
No, and I'm not even mentioning the hockey in that the Islanders have been to back-to-back semis. The Rangers have had a great season. I think that it depends on who you like. A Met fan doesn't feel hopeless. I'm sorry. I apologize. A Brooklyn Net fan, I know there aren't a lot of us. We may not be confident, but we are not hopeless.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
No,
I'd like to put my arm around
my
you.
hand and walk down into the lava with me, Evan. Here's our reality. We suck. Not us. We're brilliant people. We're phenomenal people. We are superior to all other humans in the country. New Yorkers and Northeast folks are special. It's not our fault. So I want to be clear about this. You listening right now, I love you. You're fantastic. As the Brits would say, you're brilliant. Yes, but the teams... Bloody brilliant. But the teams we root for are embarrassing. And it dawned on me. I started thinking about it.
I thought you were thinking about it during the end of the Knick game last night. Maybe that's when it hit you.
No, don't get me started on that, because Tom Thibodeau's got to go.
Wow.
Yeah, Thibodeau's... embarrassing last night. Losing that game last night. And don't get me started on that. We'll get to that in a bit. Julius Randle's got to go. Thibodeau's got to go. Overrated, both of them. All right, but here's our reality.
Yeah.
Our reality is that the sports in this town suck. And I want to be clear. High schools, you suck. Colleges, you suck. Pros, you suck. We're the suckiest city in America. And I get no joy out of saying that because I love my hometown. And we as a people are phenomenal, and we deserve better. We got the best playground players in the world. Where are they? Where are they? St. John's. Yeah. What's St. John's done? Rutgers is holding the candle right now for collegiate basketball.
Seton Hall is, actually.
Rutgers.
Seton Hall.
Let's go, Rutgers. Seton Hall. We got nothing. We got nothing. And I'm frankly tired of it. I don't know what the hell we could do about it, to be honest. But I'm going to lean on the fan base today because it's not about you people. You people are brilliant. It's about the teams we root for. You know, I go on shows all across the country talking about sports and a lot of times talking about, responsible gambling these days. And everybody asks me about, New York, New York, New York, New York. Yeah, I go, I shrug. I shrug, Evan. I've now become a shrugger. I never shrugged in my lifetime, and now I'm shrugging because I have no defense. They say that the days of the sports superpowers are essentially done, that we're not going to see runs like we've seen up until recent years, and I say you're wrong. Kansas City is going to go to their third straight Super Bowl, at least AFC Championship game. Green Bay is most likely
going
to go to
their
championship game. Fourth straight AFC Championship game.
Yes.
Third straight NFC Championship game. The Astros, the Dodgers, Tampa, every single year, they're in it. And I'm sitting here in the greatest city in America in the middle of January, and I'm saying to myself, why do we suck? Because you can't blame just one owner. And the Wilpons don't own the team anymore, so we can't all agree. Just let's yell and scream at the Wilpons.
That was always so much easier, wasn't it?
Our whipping boy is gone. The Giants suck. The Jets suck. The Yankees are not living up to Yankee expectations. The Mets, fingers crossed, but we don't know. The Knicks, embarrassing. The Nets, who knows? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Certainly they're the closest right now based on when the next championship gets played. But who the hell knows? We're terrible. We're terrible. I'm embarrassed to be a New Yorker when it comes to our sports here. And I go all the way down to the high school level. All you moms and dads that think you're raising the next Willie Mays and Wayne Gretzky and Michael Jordan, guess what? Your kids suck. Your kids they suck. You're not raising the next great player. You know why? Because where is he? Where is that kid?
What happened? Usually I'm the negative one, and
Where
you're
is
the
that kid?
happy guy now.
My kid's the best lacrosse player in Long Island. Shove it up your ass.
Now all of a sudden, everybody sucks. You suck. You suck.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah.
This team sucks. This sucks.
Everybody sucks.
What happened? Just because you had traffic this morning,
I had
your
traffic.
epiphany is
I had an
everybody's
epiphany.
terrible?
Traffic epiphany. I think it goes back, frankly, to the deal we made with the Native Americans.
Really?
I do. I think that's coming back to bite us in the ass. We stole Manhattan from them, and there's some kind of curse, and that curse is never going to be lifted. I don't care how many casinos you give them. That curse is never going to be lifted.
I thought it was the curse of 1969, 1970, 1986. Like all the glory this city used to have that I got to be honest with you, I was too young or wasn't alive for.
I'm telling you, I hope you feel my pain today. I come in today in a good mood. I have a nice turkey provolone, Aunt Lydia peppers on it, feeling good. Watch Dateline, watch Maury Povich, watch Law and Order SUV, prepared the show, and then
That's why you're depressed.
right in my face.
It just hit me.
I got slapped right in the face. Smack! Right in the face. With the reality that I live in and love a town that sucks when it comes to sports. Like, think about how much it sucks where we had to debate whether or not a soccer team that nobody gives a rat's ass about should be given a parade in the Canyon of Heroes because we haven't had one.
Because we're so desperate to have any kind of parade.
It's the longest streak we've had in New York City history without a well-deserved parade for somebody in the Canyon of Heroes.
Straight up decade now.
And I'm not counting the women's soccer team because they don't count.
No. Of our local professional sports teams, we are sitting and waiting around since Victor Cruz was still running against the Jets.
Yeah.
Since the second Super Bowl victory against the Patriots. That's kind of like the line of demarcation because the Yankees won a few years earlier. Since then, we are dealing with a Sahara Desert-like drought.
It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I am. And let's share my embarrassment with me throughout the afternoon today. Maybe it'll be a feel-good kind of show. maybe misery, loving company will make us all feel good. I don't know.
As much as I want to be supportive, I'm hopeful, man.
Hopeful. Yeah, you're hopeful for what?
I'm hopeful that the baseball lockout's going to end and the New York Mets are actually going to have a shot. I'm hopeful that the three superstars will play together and they have a chance to win a title. Like, I'm not saying all that's going to happen, Craig.
Yeah.
I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
There's a chance that the middle of May, I'll be saying exactly what you're saying now.
I got a phone
But in
number
the
for you to
moment,
call.
I'm hopeful, man.
1-800-SUCKER. It's the same line I've been calling for 50 years of my life.
I'm a sucker,
Ooh,
man.
this is going to be the year. Ooh, the Knicks were the 4 seed last year, and we went out and got Kemba and Evan Fournier. We're going to be the 3 seed this year and actually win a playoff series. Ooh, we got Robert Saleh, the sexy coach we all wanted.
Zach Wilson's the next Dan Marino.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, what are we doing? Ooh, this is going to be a great, Joe Judge, the end of the year winning 5 out of 8.
That's
it's going to
true.
be phenomenal.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yuck. Yuck.